Kurukshetra University, deans and functionaries of Kurukshetra University. It's a great pleasure for all of us to share with you the experience which we had yesterday. We were nominated to attend the launch of India Rankings 2025 yesterday, which was released by Honorable Minister of Education of Center, Shri Dharmendra Pradhan ji. And Kurukshetra University, just like every year, since 2016 we have been participating in these rankings. We had participated, and this is the 10th NIRF ranking. In this ranking, last year 6,500 institutions had participated. This year 7,992 institutions had participated. So there was an increase of almost 1,500 institutions. You can imagine how intense the competition is getting day by day. But our commitment to excellence, we have been putting our heart, body, mind and soul. And we have significantly improved our position amongst our peers. Since all type of institutions are participating, it is difficult to compare ourselves with very premium institutions, but within the say ecosystem in which we function, out of 416 state public universities, we have scored 35th rank. Last year we had scored 41 and we have made a significant stride of 6 ranks. So that makes us, that is a big achievement for all of us, and we have been given a certificate. And today we had requested Vice Chancellor sir, because we wanted to take the opportunity to present the certificate which we have collected from there and also share this wonderful moment which we all have experienced yesterday with you all. NIRF ranking is granted on 5 parameters. The first parameter is teaching learning resources. Second is research, publication and consultancy. Then it is graduate outcome. Then outreach and inclusiveness and perception. So last year we had an overall score of 50.47 and this year we have made a significant increase of 53.56. This may look very nominal, but actually getting these 3 points is very, very difficult. In the teaching learning ratio resources, last year our score was 52.20. This year it has improved to 59.02. Then for RPC, that is research, our score last year was 25.15. This year it has improved significantly to 31.18. In the graduate outcomes also, since we had done a lot of effort to get the data from multiple sources, there is an improvement in this figure also. It was 80.85 and this time it is 82.33. Similarly for outreach and inclusiveness, last year it was 60.75. This year it has increased to 62.07. These were the 4 parameters. Fifth parameter is the perception. In perception, we have scored slightly less marks this time, 38.16 as compared to 41.25. Vis-a-vis our peer universities, that is MDU and Guru Jameshwar University, we have made improvement in almost all the parameters except for the perception, where we can do better, and also for the teaching learning resources, there is a possibility that we can put in some more efforts and we can score there.
Perception. That is slightly better than this evaluation. Why this perception, the way it is being recorded, they send mail to different persons. I receive many mails, but why should I rank all those 10 universities? They ask for minimum 10. Yes. Okay, in different streams also they ask you, in engineering, in pharmacy, overall university. And minimum 10 you have to sort out, and you cannot rank your own university. I cannot rank my previous university also like anything. Whatever mail I get, these two are I'm not prohibited to, I cannot pick against these two universities. So if I'm not being allowed to say tick mark for my university, why I'll be doing it for others? Why I'll do it for MD University or GG University? So this is all being managed, this perception basically. So probably we have to do some kind of better data management and better say the perception how we can improve on this. So otherwise I am really happy to know that on all the other 5 parameters we have improved and this particular perception is not in our hands basically.
And then sir, if somebody has got 100% that we need is
It means the
100%
perception is being
that's what I'm looking
taken out. That does not seem to be very convincing. Because if you ask about this particular university, we should not name the university, but otherwise also you will do. If you have to rank, you are not going to rank this university at number 1 as far as the perception is concerned. So similar is the case with other adjoining universities also. When you look around, at least you have a real feel about those universities. But whatever system is there, you adopt any system, there are going to be certain shortcomings. So this system might be having certain shortcomings. It has some shortcomings. In spite of that, we need to fit in ourselves. We can just sit aside and say the system is not good, so we will not be participating. So we have to participate, we have to fit ourselves into whatever system we have at hand, and accordingly we need to change. So we have been doing this, of course, we are improving over the last few years, and it's a continuous improvement, especially research output has increased a lot in good journals also.
Yes.
Our publications in Scopus and Web of Science has almost doubled vis-a-vis the last 5 years. Okay. Like in 2020 we had 373 Scopus publications, 2024 we got 648. So from 373 the jump is up to 648. Similarly Web of Science we have risen from 259 to 450.
पब्लिकेशन में हमारा स्कोर बढ़ा है
Yes.
And total publications
45 to 30.
Yes.
around almost 1.5 times the total publications have also increased. So that way we are progressing in a good manner, and it's possible because all of you have been providing very good support and your leadership also in your respective areas. But we need to do more also. As far as benchmarking is concerned, I wish that we need to benchmark ourselves with the top 10 or 20 universities, not with these 2 universities. To start with, it's okay, but ultimately, I think the closest one is Punjab University, Chandigarh. So we should try to benchmark. So I will request our director, IQAC, that this time, without taking much time, you get an Excel sheet prepared, sit with me. Okay. Now I want to personally look into all these aspects. Why we are not able to make up to the desired level, which is simply I am not able to understand. Okay. If the parameter is known to us that we have to reach this level, so why will we not be able to reach that level? Maybe research output, it's not in my hand, or faculty to that level will not be able to touch, but all other parameters will be able to touch. So wherever possible, we'll be making, like last time we tried to benchmark something and we have it.
Yes.
Okay, but that was too late. Only in the last 2-3 months we tried to benchmark. I think now this process we should start right from the beginning. अभी इसको छोड़ नहीं रहे, जो जोश अभी आज है इसको बरकरार रखते हुए इससे पहले ये टाइट डाउन करें, आप बेंचमार्किंग कर दीजिए. ठीक है. So I think it's a good improvement. 40 months से आप 35 पर आए हैं. Especially the other universities, they have slipped from somewhere close to 35 to beyond 40. Whatever good practices these universities are following, that we should try to adopt. और हमारी जो practices जहाँ improvement की जरूरत है उनको हम improve करें. most of you keep on going to Punjab University also, you are in a better position to let me know what good practices they are following. So why can't we follow those practices? हम अपने आप इवॉल्व करेंगे तो बहुत टाइम लगता है उसको, उनकी एस्टेब्लिश प्रैक्टिस को फॉलो करोगे तो मे बी विद इन 6 months विल बी एबल टू डू इट, अदरवाइज 6 महीने तो हमारे को पॉलिसी थोड़ी करने में लग जाएंगे. So I would expect that all of you please try to provide your inputs regarding the good practices being followed by Punjab University, Chandigarh. Okay, so that accordingly we can improve on ourselves also. एक बार दो तीन लोग इसका एनालिसिस करें, डीन कैटरिंग डायरेक्टर यूएससी, आप अपने टीम में 2-4 और लोगों को शामिल करें. Let us do some kind of brainstorming and then come out that these are the areas where we need to improve. आप मेरे को लास्ट के 2 महीने में जाकर बताओगे तो there is no scope left for improvement. In our university, in 2 months' time, we cannot even fetch the data from the concerned branch. That is the ground situation. अभी से बता देंगे तो हम उसको अभी से प्लान करके विल स्टार्ट करेंगे. हमने इसको कब भरना होता है? आई थिंक इन द मंथ ऑफ जून,
अक्टूबर नवंबर में अभी इनका खुल जाएगा, पोर्टल आ जाएगा.
अब देखें सितंबर तो ऑलरेडी आ गया.
इसके बाद 1 महीना मिलता है, दिसंबर तक हो लगता है.
तो अब मेरे को अगर आप 1 हफ्ते के अंदर कुछ चीजें विल बी एबल टू डू समथिंग, अदरवाइज वो कम से कम नेक्स्ट ईयर के लिए काम आएगा.